Hello, welcome to another video. This is a painting of a puffin that is a gift for someone special. Sadly, once again, I don't have any experience with puffins firsthand, so I won't be providing any visual footage of them. What is great is that there is a lot of cool information that the internet can provide, though I do look forward to the day that I will be able to see one in the wild. As this is a painting process video, as always, I start with a sketch where I start off with the basic shapes. I then erase the lines so that way it is easier to place paint over them. Recently, in a different painting, I used an underpainting. So I tried to do a similar technique here with a lighter pink paint, so that way the blank canvas isn't so intimidating. I don't think it really added much, but it was something to try. I went straight to painting in the dark plumage of the puffin, leaving areas where I wanted the flowers to be in front of the bird blank so those colors would pop. I then added some detail to the black feathers, transitioning to the white feathers, trying to make it look natural. I then painted in the little chin pattern before moving on to the colorful bill. In the top right corner, I am mixing paint for a bit as I am aiming to get the correct color. Some of the process is really slow, especially painting in tiny crevices and trying to avoid placing paint on areas that is unwanted. I add even more color, making sure to keep the light areas bright before adding in deeper oranges and reds. And now for something completely different. My roommate was kind to tell me to look outside, and I was amazed to see hints of the northern lights. I got a video that shows what the sky looks like, but in reality it was still more faded than what was shown here. The phone is really good at increasing the exposure and showed the crazy colors of the sky. I thought this would be cool to share, as it was certainly a highlight of my night despite it interrupting my painting process. Back to the painting. I made the blacks more pigmented before I started to mix some paint for a while to get the correct shade of purple for the flowers. Sadly, at some point I forgot to press record, so there is a jump in the footage where the flowers suddenly have a lot more detail. The flowers were quite fun as I built the colors and really experimented with it, but the basic pattern was that I started off with darker colors and then I added lighter purples on top. Though I did go back and forth between them as I created the illusion of depth. I wanted the puffin to look like it was in the flowers, so I added some light purple to the breast of the bird to reflect the light of the flowers that the bird is surrounded by. I then painted in the eye. Here the camera goes on a little trip before I noticed and fixed the position. I then added a background to the painting where I played around with it for a bit, but in the end I went for a watercolor look with watered down acrylic paint. I then went in with acrylic pens for a little bit before I used a brush pen to define the edges of the bird and the flowers. I added more vibrancy to the bill to show off how colorful it is with acrylic pens, as well as add some more colors to the flowers, while forming some more of the puffin body to be more anatomically correct. The painting was finished. I added some detail that wasn't recorded, such as colored pencil work, but overall I am very happy with how this came out. I think puffins are super cool. I like the stylistic flowers that I did, and the color palette overall works really nice. For that special someone out there, I hope you enjoyed the painting, and for future videos I wanted to say that there will be more gift art processes, and I will also create content where I draw based on major themes and my adventures outside. There's more to come, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching!